From the Washington Street campus of Amarillo College, bringing you the news, events, and activities of your community college, it's the AC Report.
Welcome to the AC Report Year-End Video Edition. I'm Gino DiNapoli.
And I'm Raven Mendoza. Topping our news, higher fees will be going into effect for the upcoming fall semester. The AC Board of Regents approved a fee increase that will affect all students. Carlos Rojas has this report on students' mixed emotions.
Amarillo College's Board of Regents have agreed to raise fees for all AC students who are enrolled for the fall semester.
We are not increasing tuition this year at Amarillo College. Tuition will stay exactly the same. We are increasing what we call the general fee. It's $23 a credit hour. It will move to $26. The average student at Amarillo College takes a little bit less than 9 hours a semester. I believe that this is a modest fee increase because the average student will pay about $27 or less more next fall than they paid this spring.
But when asked about the fee increases, some AC students had this to say.
It's not that big of an amount, so I feel like it's okay, but if they do it anymore and do it a bigger amount, then I don't think a lot of students would be okay with that.
Well, I mean, it's pretty cheap. Like, AC is pretty cheap, but the whole books kind of kills you. But I guess as long as they keep the price, it's okay.
The fee increases are projected to produce about $700,000 in additional revenue, funds which will be used to support college operations aimed at student success initiatives, such as a career and employment center, new social services efforts, and more. This has been Carlos Rojas with the AC Report.
Despite higher fees, AC students do have a reason to look forward to the fall semester. Coming this fall, hot food and great deals may be only a short stroll away from the Washington Street campus. Local restaurant Diana's Tamales and Burritos is planning to bring a food truck to the neighborhood. Students and faculty members say it's a welcome change.
There are days that I just want something hot and I want something fresh, and I would absolutely go eat those.
Although no outside vendors are allowed to sell food on campus, there are no laws stating that vendors can't sell to AC from surrounding streets as long as they have the proper permits.
Well, actually, we're very optimistic that by the fall semester, we'll be able to provide some kind of food service for them. We're looking at maybe something real quick in walking distance, 5-minute walk for a $5 meal.
Currently, students who don't have time to leave the Washington Street campus for lunch must choose from microwave vending machine food, candy, or snacks.
The end is finally in sight for some of the many construction projects underway at the Washington Street campus. Keenan Davis has an update on how soon you will be able to walk across campus without dodging construction crews.
For 7 years, it has been a common sight to see construction around the Amarillo College campuses. The current projects include the first floor of Parcells Hall, the second floor of the library, and the music building. But according to the physical plant director, Bruce Cotgrave, there are plans to renovate Dutton Hall, thus completing the project.
Depending on if we have the money to do the first floor of the library, it would probably be, I'm going to say, maybe another 18 months, something like that. Hopefully we'll be finished with Dutton Hall by fall of 2014, and so the only thing that would be lacking then would be that first floor of the library.
In the fall of 2014, a fully functional college campus will be available for incoming freshmen. And for the upperclassmen, the sounds of construction will be just a distant memory. But for now, one student says he thinks it's good to improve our campus.
I think it's a great, and I can't wait to see it done, be finished, to see what our school turns out to be. Dude?
Most current Amarillo College students have never seen a campus without construction on it, and it seems they are excited to see the job finished. For the AC Report, I'm Keenan Davis.
Construction is also going on at the Hereford and Moore County campuses. In Dumas, the Moore County Career and Technical Center is scheduled to be completed in time for the upcoming fall semester. The new Hereford campus broke ground this fall and is slated to be finished the following fall.
In other news, AC police are emphasizing the importance of campus safety after recent shootings at colleges and schools across the nation. But students may not know what kind of personal protection is allowed on college grounds.
I believe a 5.5-inch blade on my knife is the legal size to carry.
If you carry a knife with a blade larger than 5 inches or longer than 5 inches, that is an illegal weapon, and you could go to jail for that. Any kind of an illegal weapon, illegal knife, a club, any kind of brass knuckles or anything like that, and certainly a weapon, a gun.
AC police say anyone with questions about what is and isn't permissible on campus should consult the Student Code of Conduct in the Student Rights and Responsibilities brochure and on the AC website.
This summer, the AC Presidential Scholars are headed to China. Every year, the students involved with this honors program make a trip to a major metropolitan city. They will be in China for 9 days. While these students will visit local homes and provide community service for a children's foster care center, in the past, students have traveled to New York, Washington, D.C., and London, England. Program coordinator Judy Carter says the trip broadens the students' worldviews and help them connect with different people and events around the world.
The AC Math Outreach Center is multiplying exponentially. The award-winning math tutoring and testing center recently moved to a new home with double the amount of square footage. Previously, students competed for space in the 2,700-foot square location. Staff members say they conducted almost 24,000 separate tutoring sessions last year. The new center is located in Durrett Hall and offers separate spaces for tutoring and testing. Students say they are excited about the change.
I think it's going to let students, because that one's kind of small, so I think it's going to give them more room and more people can come in at once, and it won't be as crowded or loud.
Better environment, makes things a little more cohesive, makes things a little easier for students to do math, I guess.
The AC Report's Austin Gravely joins me now from the new facility. Austin, I understand that the newly renovated Math Outreach Center is a very busy place.
Right now, students are studying and getting help in the Math Outreach Center and in the new Math Testing Center as they prepare for a very difficult final season. Right here, I have art major Amanda Fitzgerald, who was very kind enough to tell us about what she thinks about the new Math Outreach Center. So what has impressed you about it so far?
The people that are doing the tutoring are much younger than I and much more intelligent than myself. So basically, they really are excellent teachers in there. It's, I guess, mostly just students that are doing the tutoring, and I, honest to God, wouldn't have gotten through my class without them and their help. They just built the new area, the space, so there's a lot of space. There isn't anybody competing for computers, work tables, and so forth. Just a background, this is my third time to take college algebra. I went through all the remedials, and this is the only thing I have had keep me from graduating. I've been here for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
And so college algebra is just, I'm telling you, I'm the candidate that needs this business. It's kept me from going forward. So I come in here Monday through Thursday and get help, and no one treats me like I'm dumb. I've learned, so I actually know everything I'm doing, and it's been the best thing. So honestly, it's
awesome.
It's going to get me to graduate out of here.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Amanda.
You're welcome.
And like I said, the new math lab is in Durrett Hall, rooms 104 and beyond. If you need any help with math, just swing on by. They'll be more than happy to help you out. Back to you in the studio.
Another new service for AC students is the College Career and Employment Center, located in the Lynn Library on the Washington Street campus. The Career Center helps students find jobs both while they are in school and after they graduate.
Let's say you're a student here and you're looking for student employment on campus. We help with that. We offer all types of workshops on resume writing, interviewing skills. We've done mock interview night.
Check out the Career Center website to learn more about the service's workshop schedule. You can find the website at actx.edu/career.
Coming up next, hungry students are getting some help with the AC Food Pantry.
And is it haunted? We investigate rumors of ghosts at Ordway Hall.
And now, back to the AC Report.
Students are thinking ahead and registering early for summer and fall classes. TJ Moore has the story.
Registration only happens once a semester, and depending on when you register makes it easy and fun, or hard and unpleasant.
I always register early because it's harder to find classes if you register late.
Getting books can also be a hassle if you have financial aid.
Very hectic unless you can find out earlier what you need and go get them, but usually they don't have it posted until everyone's there.
To make it an easy experience, meet with an advisor a week or two prior to registration date.
The process is for an existing student is they come in and visit with their advisor, talk about their upcoming semester. Right now, the students can register for summer and fall.
But students aren't the only ones who have to deal with the hassle of a new semester.
It can get pretty hectic. Usually it's not too terribly bad until financial aid starts, and then that's when this place gets absolutely crammed full.
It's best to register now rather than wait for the onslaught of students. By registering now, you get the teachers you want and the classes you need. This is TJ Moore with the AC Report.
Before registering at AC, some students face the tough decision of choosing whether to enroll at a community college or university. Students say both options have certain advantages, and Andrea Guerrero reports.
When comparing community college to universities, which one would be better? Let's first ask AC students what they think about community college.
Yeah, actually it's smaller, the groups are quieter, kind of, not really. And it's good study groups, the teachers are really, the classes are really small.
It was a lot less price than WT. And from what I've heard, the teachers, the music department had some really well-trained teachers. My percussion teacher, he is Mr. Rath. He's excellent at what he does.
Well, I actually chose community college because I didn't have enough money to go to university yet, but I'm transferring at the end of this year.
So what do AC students think about universities?
I think there would be more of a challenge, you have a higher standard to reach, so you'd have to push harder.
A better experience? No, the experience here is amazing.
From what I've heard, they say that university has a different variety of classes. For example, let's say you can learn Latin and Spanish here, right? Well, over there you might be able to learn German and Japanese and all these other different languages that you probably wouldn't have a chance to learn at a community college.
Places like Amarillo College may offer a less expensive alternative, whereas universities offer more classes but are more expensive. This is Andrea Guerrero with the AC Ranger Online.
AC officials say they are pleased with this year's turnout at the recent Light Luncheon. The event raises scholarship money for students with disabilities. This is the 13th year for the Light Luncheon at AC.
This luncheon, with all of the people making contributions and the businesses making contributions, go to scholarships to allow those students to attend AC.
And they've proven today they can do whatever they want to do, and we had some fantastic speakers, Nathan and Kelsey, and a wonderful lunch, and I hope they raise tons of money, and I hope it's a big success.
These are taking place at AC's East Campus. Eduardo Olmos is live in the newsroom to give us an update on what's happening at the college's technical center. Eduardo, I understand the first big change has to do with building names.
First began as an Air Force base, the East Campus buildings have actual names. This year the AC Board of Regents voted to change the names from letters like Building T to names that reflect what actually happens there, such as the Transportation Career Center. Along with the new names, the college has renovated the auto body facilities. The changes have included new paint booths, tool storage areas, and new teaching technology.
I hate to admit it, but I've never been out to the East Campus. What exactly do they teach there?
You should check it out. The East Campus is where most of the hands-on technical programs are offered. Everything from aviation to welding, industrial maintenance to renewable energy, and even truck driving. It's all hands-on training and skills that lead to high-paying jobs.
Thanks, Eduardo. Amarillo College is reaching out to help students who might go hungry while paying for classes. Many students don't know about one of AC's resources for struggling students. The AC Pantry gives currently enrolled students food to offset financial hardships. It even has toiletries, such as shaving cream, soap, and toilet paper. Plus, the pantry is funded by 100% through the donations.
Charles Tooley now joins us from the pantry. Charles, what kind of food can you find there?
The pantry is packed with lots of dry goods, canned vegetables, toiletries, and other non-perishable items that can have a long shelf life and don't require refrigeration.
Where do these things come from?
Everything here is donated by AC students.
Does it cost anything?
It's free to use, and if an AC student needs to come in and grab a few things, they're welcome to come in and do so. Back to you, Raven.
To get help or donate, go by room 206 on the second floor of Parcells Hall or call Karen Logan at 371-5267. There is also a pantry on AC's West Campus.
The sound of your grumbling stomach may not be the only sounds you'll hear at Ordway Hall. Rumor has it that the 76-year-old building may also be haunted. English professor Bill Netherton has a spooky story of his own.
Back in the 1970s, I was a student here, and I was told that the place was haunted. And when I started working here in the 1980s, I was told that, again, that the place was haunted, and that we have pretty extreme temperature fluctuations, and that was how they explained it, you know. Some rooms are really hot, some rooms are really cold. I think it's just bad duct work.
Film Club President Alex Fairbanks has already completed 108 credit hours at Amarillo College. He has taken courses ranging from music and acting to radio and television.
Alex Fairbanks is a tremendously talented individual. I think he wears many hats. Most of what I've been able to get to know of him is his talent in filmmaking. He's been a real asset to the club and to Amarillo College itself. Has really impressed me, and I think he's really going to go far.
It never ceases to amaze me, the kind of stuff that this guy can do. It's like just when you think you know him, you see him doing something else, and you think to yourself, he does that too? He's one of the most multi-talented and just incredibly talented people that I've met here.
Work I've done with the film club has helped organize other people's projects so they can get rolling with their filmmaking. I've done some of my own personal works, like Rorschach and a couple of theatrical trailers. Outside of school, I work at B&J's Guitars and Amps as a repair tech. And then outside of that, I'm usually either doing video editing or hanging out with my friend Hayden. Some of the other talents I do is I play cello, a little bit of guitar, bagpipe.
Fairbanks plans to complete a Bachelor's of Fine Arts in Film at Purchase College in New York.
And speaking of students who are destined for great achievements, Teresa Herrera introduces us to some AC engineering students who have a bright future through the club called Amarillo College Engineering Society, or ACES.
After all the hard work, Amarillo College Engineering Club members are relieved to be finished, but their hands-on experience will stay with them.
We have speakers, professional speakers from different companies all around Amarillo or the surrounding areas of Amarillo, just to come speak to us about their professional experience as being an engineer and what we could expect as students.
There's 3 courses that have to be taken by the engineering students that require a project by semester. There's the Intro to Engineering course, the Statics course, and the Dynamics course.
The engineers are trying to show that with the right mathematical training, you can build something made from materials that weren't made for that purpose, like this chair as a replica from the Game of Thrones. Or this working pool table that, like the chair, is made entirely out of cardboard.
There's a lot of properties to cardboard that make it strong if you place it the right way. And I built a Keystone Arch.
Though engineering students are required to be a part of the club, they enjoy it and feel that they've made friendships they wouldn't have made otherwise.
You just meet with other kids that want to do the same thing you do, and it's like you have friends that are going in the same direction, which make it a lot easier, and a lot of people will help you accomplish what you're trying to accomplish.
The club may be over for now, but they're looking forward to inviting newcomers in the fall and working on more projects together. This is Teresa Herrera for the AC Report.
Coming up next, find out why students are dancing, skating, and celebrating.
We'll take you We'll take you to a play, a radio station, an exercise class, and some spring festivals. All that and more after this break.
And now, back to the AC Report.
The AC Student Government Association, or SGA, now has new officers for the upcoming 2013-2014 school year. The SGA held elections the last week of April. The incoming student body president is Mario Villarreal, and the vice president is Trey Jimenez. The group also filled a number of other positions, from parliamentarian to secretary. AC student leaders say they're elected by their peers.
One of the SGA's annual events is Badgerama. This spring festival gives college students a chance to take a break from studying and have some fun. Colin Criswell takes us there.
Every year, Amarillo College Student Government hosts Badgerama, a themed event for the students and faculty to come have a good time, enjoy free music, fun activities, and live music. It's all put together to endorse the many different organizations AC has to offer. This year's theme was Mardi Gras. Unfortunately, due to the weather, Badgerama was forced to move inside the Carter Fitness Center. Location didn't seem to affect the party atmosphere one bit, though. Mardi Gras, Amarillo College style, seemed to be a hit among the students.
I'm here at Mardi Gras on Bourbon Street. Actually, I'm in the Carter Fitness Center of Amarillo College, where Badgerama's theme is Mardi Gras.
The AC Report, my name is Colin Criswell.
The SGA also sponsored a yearly festival on the West Campus. The event is called Spring Fling. This year, bad weather has forced the students inside, but they still enjoyed food, musical performances, games, and even spray painting. This year's theme was CSI in honor of the Criminal Justice Program on the West Campus. Despite the gloomy weather, everyone enjoyed a good time.
The AC Theater Department is unwrapping their season with an unusual musical. Jacob Molina is here to tell us a little bit about their latest show.
Have you seen the 1980s movie Xanadu?
No, I have not, but from what I hear, it's kind of cheesy.
Well, the movie itself is pretty bad, but the theater department has taken on a Broadway play based on the movie as their final production of the year.
Is a play based on a bad movie going to be any good?
Actually, the play is a parody. It makes fun of the movie, which means good laughs. The theater students tell me that it is filled with puns, plus the students have been busting their butts, literally, to work on this performance. I mean literally, because they are performing on roller skates. For more information on the performance times, you can check out the AC website and get ready for a fun evening.
I'm going to have to check that out. Thank you, Jacob. If you prefer to enjoy music without roller skates, you should tune in to AC's own radio station. That's 89.9 FM 90. Shelley Sparks has the story.
Amarillo College's FM 90 has been blessing the airwaves since 1976. Program Director Brian Frank elaborates on what FM 90 has to offer.
We're like a lot of college stations in that we play a variety of different genres of music, but during the week we play modern rock, hopefully to attract 16 to 24-year-olds to hear announcements that we make about the college. But college radio stations nationwide fill some holes that don't necessarily get served by commercial stations, and FM 90 does that in the Texas Panhandle. We play lots of stuff that people can't hear anywhere else. College radio gives an opportunity for individual growth of students. I mean, they find a way to express themselves in there, and they like a lot of the music that we play, or sometimes they discover something that they didn't know about, whether it be music or whether it be something about themselves.
Mass Comm student Hector Flores says he's pleased with what AC has to offer.
I think the main reason why I like it is just because of how it's set up here in Amarillo, as I feel as Amarillo is more of a training environment for any mass comm student, especially one that goes to AC. AC provides a lot of opportunities for people who are going to go into this field, and FM 90 is one of those opportunities. You're sitting here and you're training how to be confident, be on the air, you know, play some awesome music. And once you've got all this done, you've already got this foundation built for you for when you branch out to other wider markets.
This is Shelley Sparks reporting for the AC Report.
An AC alum is now a published author. After sending samples of her work to numerous publishers, AC graduate Christine Alexander has published her first book. The book is a memoir titled A Secret Star. It chronicles her life growing up in an abusive foster home. The book will be sold in all major bookstores. Alexander's former professors say they can't wait to read it.
After we got to know her for about a year and we traveled different places with each other, she talked about how she would like to write a book, and so I'm really excited that she has fulfilled that goal.
I started writing it when I was at Amarillo College. I had joined the honors program, and for a long time I was very shy about some of the things I endured because I was, I guess, somewhat ashamed. And then I realized that possibly it could help someone, and you know, if people knew that I could be in an honors program and graduate with a degree with the things that I've gone through, that maybe they could too.
It's time to take a break from the studying and get some exercise. The last Badger Fit Night for this school year will be Monday, May 6th. It starts at 9 p.m. in the Carter Fitness Center. From Zumba to cardio, kickboxing, and more, Badger Fit Night is free for students and faculty and $2 for guests. Students in AC fitness classes can also earn extra credit by attending.
Another way to stay in shape is with AC intramurals. Intramural sports are held in the Carter Fitness Center every Monday through Thursday afternoon from 1:30 to 4 p.m. 4-on-4 soccer intramurals are held Tuesday and Thursday, and basketball games are held on Mondays and Wednesdays. Students from all ages and skill levels are invited to attend.
Finally, tonight, most of us know him as AC's cute and furry mascot, but does our famous Badger have an actual name? We set out to discover if students know the name of the Badger. Many of the students we spoke to wanted to put the issue to a vote.
I don't know if there's a name. We could probably make one up though.
Bojangles or something, you know? Something cool like that. You know, twist it up a little bit.
Bojangles, I'll vote for that. Bernard, the Badger, that sounds like a good one.
Paco. Doesn't the Badger know?
Baxter.
Chip.
Bob. Wooly.
I would go with Billy.
I'll go with Billy. Billy sounds better.
Thanks again for joining us for this year's in-video edition of the AC Report.
For more news, events, and information regarding what's taking place at your community college, check out the Ranger online at www.acranger.com.
Have a great summer.